You know, I didn't check my microphone, but apparently it's working. Yay. Hello, Timey. How are you? I hope you are well. I'm currently waiting to be raided by Good Time Society because, yeah, they are running a little late. I'm thinking they're almost close to final scoring. Maybe not. We'll see. Luckily, I can speed this up and slow this game down as much as I want, because I can take very long on the turn or just power through, which is easy enough. Chances are that if I play fast, then I make dumb decisions, which we don't want. We want to survive this scenario. It's the first scenario. Would be hard if I die. Hi, Risto. Good to see you. I hope you are well. Trying to see if I recognize your emails, but I don't. Slam. I have no idea from which channels those emails come. Except the butt wiggle. I know that one. I know the butt wiggle I knew. The other two, I have no idea. So I'm guessing they're almost done. I don't have no idea. I said a couple of minutes, but you never know how many minutes a couple of minutes are, right? Rogan and Hasanabi. Political. Yeah, I don't follow political streams. Not that I think that politics aren't important, but yeah, they can be very divisive, and I don't want that. So I try to keep the political thing to a minimal. We have enough political stuff happening over here with our weird government construction now. So yeah. So what has everybody been up to this weekend while we wait for the raid for Good Time Society? I don't want them to hop on mid-game. So I think the BGG page already switched to me, because yeah, that's programmed in for TLN. We tell them when we are going to stream, and then it's suddenly like pop, then they're going to switch. So welcome people from Board Game Geek. Listen, they're both Muslim, so they talk about stuff in Voldemort. Okay. Okay, Voldemort country. Not sure which country you mean by that, with Voldemort country, but okay. I honestly wouldn't know. Is it Great Britain because that's where J.K. Rowling is from, or and that's basically the country where all the Harry Potter stories happen, or something else which I wouldn't know. Yeah, to be honest, my following list is not too diverse. I have some, but yeah. Well, there are some people of color there, but I don't think I have anybody Muslim in my following list, because I focus mainly on board games, and I don't think there are. Are there any Muslim board game streamers? Because that would be interesting, seeing what they play. Well, they can play in any game, but if they have a different approach on games, because there are a lot of games that happen in Arab countries, right? Not that every Arab is a Muslim and should be Muslim Arab, but yeah, the foundation of Muslimism or Islam. I should have said Islam is there, right? So I can imagine in some games might appear inappropriate for them. It's like well, a very devoted Christian to play a game like Dante's Inferno or something like that. I don't think that's proper as well. I'm guessing they're doing fast. Oh, they're still busy. They are still busy. And I'm getting a huge ad. So after me is Duchess. Duchess is going to play. Oh, I forgot. Let's see what Duchess is going to play. Hi, Book of Nerds. Good to see you. Duchess was playing. Oh yeah, River Valley Glassworks. The new game from what is this? Kids Table Board Games, KTBG. How are you, Book of Nerds? I hope you are very well. You're not streaming this weekend, are you? You got a Kickstarter today through Ice and Snow. Ooh, I did not back that, but it was high on my anticipated list for Spiel because they are bringing it to Spiel. So if you can tell me what you think of it before October 2nd, and then my October 2nd, not your October 2nd, because I'm just way ahead. Yeah. You're playing Flight Sim from Riga to Australia. Only 11,000 kilometers to go. That's quite a lot. No. Are they doing scoring? Yeah, apparently, because I see scoring markers being moved. I think Grant was in the lead, but currently Jake is winning also. Okay, something interesting happening. I have the audio off, so I have no idea what's going on. But it looks like Jake won. So they are coming up here. I will be at Spiel for everybody who will be at Spiel as well. Look me up. I will be at the Flat River group each morning. Well, morning and a little bit of afternoon until 2:30. And we'll see you then. Yes, they are final scoring. I see the raid started, so I will close that screen. Otherwise, I will hear myself or see myself, and that's so annoying. So, yeah, final score. Yeah, Jake won, I saw. No, that's good one, Jake. Yeah, I'm curious about Through Ice and Snow. That's the one that the British are trying to get a new Asia route, right? By going through the north, through the Polar Sea, which is crazy. No. Jake won. Woo! Congrats, Jake. I see my microphone still popping up, even though some audio should be filtered out. So that's weird. You hear all the screeching of my chair, which shouldn't happen. Yeah. So let's wait for that raid. Why did I click it away? Then I could have seen that they actually pushed the raid. Oh, there they are. 41 viewers. Thank you so much for that raid. Good time, society. Good to see you. Oh, currently, now time, Roy, you currently are a raider. Now you're part of the raid. Okay, well, welcome. Thank you for that follow, Nightcat Not a Bot. Are you really not a bot? Thank you for that follow. Now I'm on even 560. Growing each day. Well, and sometimes a little bit more than the other times, right? But every follower is welcome. I like when I've been followed. Welcome. For the people who don't know me, I'm DutchYoda. I also stream board games. And thank you for that follow, Pantaloni. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I skipped my Wednesday stream. Ooh, more. Thank you, Critination. 3,000. Critination 3,000. I have to mention the 3,000 because maybe the other 2,999 are also planning on following me. I don't know. But welcome everybody. Yeah, I stream on Tuesdays. Then I have my coffee and crowdfunding where I drink low caffeine coffee because for me it's around 10 p.m. and I go to the crowdfunding campaigns of the past month. And Paula is also rating me. Whoa! It's getting busy in here. Welcome, Paula. How was your stream? You were streaming war stories, right? So welcome, Paula, and all the streamers from Paula's channel. I just started, so we haven't moved one die, miniature, or anything else. So welcome. And damn head, read. So Paula, when are you going to get on the plane? Because I understand you are coming to Spiel as well. Are you leaving tonight? Are you leaving tomorrow? Or are you leaving last minute and get a jet lag? Because that's also a possibility. Because I couldn't find you during Gen Con, so I hope I will see you at Spiel. Where was I? Because of all the raids and all the followers, I am a little bit off track. This game is sponsored. Let's hope the button works. Yay! It's sponsored by Weathervane Games. Vrahode Age of Propcy will be coming on Kickstarter Tuesday. So look for that. You can also go to vrahode.com if you want more information on the game. Yeah, is it an essential game? Well, you don't know yet because it's not officially out yet. Hi, your tabletop games. Good to see you. Just checking in. Perfectly fine. That's allowed. But I think everybody should have at least tried one dungeon crawler adventure type game, and this is a good one. Now I know I'm being paid for this stream, but I tend to stream games that I like. If I don't like the game or think I cannot do the game any justice, I will tell them, and I won't get paid because I won't stream. So yeah. Oh, you're Martijn. Well, welcome. Hi, Mrs. Razorwind. Good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you on my stream, but welcome. Yeah, let's start the game a little bit. There's a lot of backstory, and I will read a little bit, but meanwhile you can watch what the game looks like. So let's do that. There we are. So this is the main board, and these are just nice foldable game boards. So instead of a booklet, which is kind of the new thing, which I think is also a good thing, yeah, just open one and you set up everything and you read the story and then you continue. So they asked me to do scenario 1, which it's a 1. Then we have all sorts of cards. We have skills that we can earn. I start with 3 basic body skills already, which I have over here. Then rest is, well, for between scenarios. Then I can rest, which is kind of like a push-a-luck game. Then we can collect items. We have basic items, treasured items, and regional items. And then all sorts of stats and such along the way. This is called Rule, which is basically the mana for magic. So every time I use something magical, I need to spend rule, and in this nice big station, which I think is awesome. But yeah, for top down, maybe not as much because yeah, it's tilted, but yeah, it's nice. And you have all your cards over here in the slots and everything over here. If I get any modifiers, I will do something like that to modify stuff. Well, then of course not upside down. I will put them like that. So that's, and yeah, and then I have equipped items, so items that I can use during the encounter, and backpacked items where, you know, stuff that I collected along the way which I cannot use because they're in my backpack. And then of course we have monsters and such. Let's go to them as well. So currently I have one monster. I have a Niveus Adder on the board. In case you didn't see him, he's right there. So I put this purple disc, and it's just the same disc. If you have multiple enemies, well, you have more discs. So that's useful. So you can keep track of the health for each monster individually, or each ally if you get an ally. So we have a whole set of these trackers. And I have a miniature. The game comes with 6 miniatures, 4 heroes, 1 big mistress. And they admitted they put a little bit too much shade on it, but all this is currently not final product, so some stuff might change. And then you get a lot of standees for creatures as well. So yeah, you can get miniature versions, but the price will go up as usual. So let me start with reading the backstory of the game, so you know what's going on. It's like, oh yeah, I'm fighting something. Yeah, but why am I fighting it, right? A scream sweeps through the camp, waking you from an already broken sleep. Rest comes hard on the edge of nowhere, surrounded by outcasts. You roll over and shut your eyes, hoping for a few more minutes of peace. But urgent voices and trampling feet outside your tent convince you this isn't just the usual theft attempt turning stabbing. By the time you step into the morning chill, a group of onlookers, 50 strong, gathers at the edge of camp, and more flood in every moment. It's terrible, says one Saroon man as you push into the ground. How do you think it happened? Whispers another. Plane strikes is my best guess. You shoulder by and find yourself staring at a pool of blood trampled into the dirt of the plains. Polished black stone slicked with rust-colored mucking glints in the morning light, and your stomach melts into your boots. You know that stone, one of you, only 2 you've ever seen. This is the one. Is this one from the willow wood bough? You wonder, or the silver amulet? Whispers and gasps erupt as you step forward from the crowd and free a snapped length of curved wood from the carnage. You wipe the polished onyx stone free of viscera and mutter, Charm, what have you gotten yourself into? In this cesspool of thieves, liars, and cutthroats, you've made a point to avoid attachment. But Charm, he was one of the good ones. Maybe the only one. And that's counting you. An irritated slip of the tongue was all it took for Sharaf, the brutish throne and self-appointed warden of this village of exiles, to slap Charm with a month of Thunderhorn Night Watch. You scan for the stone's twin, the silver amulet Charm wore on Hans. But more of the violence-born grotesque is all that presents itself. Your only lead is the blood-soaked Thunderhorn tracks cutting a trail away from camp. Gone, shouts Giraffe. Bullying through the crowd behind you, you grimace at the stinging Respiton. 30 head of Thunderhorn gone. We are left to starve and shiver without meat and hide, while Shorn, Giraffe glances your way, this so-called huntsman can't weather a few diving plane strikes. Plane strike? The word escapes your lips unbidden, and with no small amount of skepticism, you and the other huntsmen have seen enough of the overgrown turkeys to know that they only target the sick or helpless. Sean was neither, but caught unaware in the night by a few cowards with daggers. You doubt my assessment, there, Sheriff? You know better than to challenge the brute publicly and with so many of his goons surrounding. Of course you do, says Sheriff before you can answer. He flashes a smirk. And for a good reason. After all, why rush our judgment? His eyes shift to follow the tracks out of the camp, and a sinister grin distorts his already grotesque face. And who better to sort this out than Charm's seasoned huntsman friend? So that's what's going on right now. So we are entering the scenario, which also has a little bit of backstory, of course, because we know explains a little bit on what is going on. If the camera wants to move, because I pressed the button, doesn't want to move, and now it does. Half a day of trekking, Thunderhorn with Taboo blazing down on you and Sheriff's goons always on the edge of you behind isn't how you would have drawn up your day. And the soft, silted stream bed the tracks have dragged you through for hours doesn't improve matters. Sorry. Couldn't have been winning on an angle. But you know Charm would have come looking for you if the rules were reversed. So you keep trudging on, one uneven step at a time. At the bend in the stream, you stop and glance back in time to see Sheriff's two oafs duck behind a boulder. You shake your head, not sure whether you want more to curse or laugh. You wonder why they haven't overtaken you and attempted to slit your throat. Why else would Sheriff have them out in this heat, if not to stop Charm's closest friend from making double back at the camp? Not that you mind, every hindrance dodged brings you one step closer to finding Thunderhorn and whatever else may be. You step around the bend in a dry stream, in the dry stream bed, and stop. Your senses sharpening. What once a thick layer of silt and rocks has been trampled muddy with blood and feathers. Not unlike back at camp, but unlike this morning, there are more than a few scattered plumes. It is as if an entire shrike was plucked clean in whatever melee happened here, and you find yourself grappling with the disgusting possibility that Sheriff may have been right. Your thoughts are pulled away by a glint. Is over here at spot number 1 in the mud, and before you can investigate whatever causes it to cover, whatever causes it is covered over in shadow. You trace the shadow up the steep bank of the stream and find the pale, haunting face of a large Niveus adder glaring down at you, which is at point number 2, which is this adder, which I probably will turn this way, otherwise you cannot see where it is. Now, for setup, you can see how many adders there might be, how strong they are. Well, luckily I'm playing one, so I have only one of those evil thingies, which I try to escape or try to kill. So luckily, yay, just one. At the beginning of each encounter, we have to draw initiative. I'm not drawing initiative for that one. That happens when I get combat. But yeah. Oh, I have number 1. Oh, that's good, which means I'm always first. So I put my number 1 token right here. So I know that I'm always number 1. If you are with more players, you will share that with others and then everybody. And then you know your turn order. As soon as you hit an enemy or you start combat with an enemy, you draw initiative for them. I can change my initiative by spending 2 fatigue, which is over here. And then we can switch numbers with a certain person, because sometimes you want somebody else to go first. Currently, I'm playing solo, I'm playing alone, so I don't want anybody to go first. Luckily, I am always first. So I have a movement of 6. I have a life of 14. My body stats are 14, my spirit is 6, my mind is 7, my focus is 9, and my presence is also 6. These stats can be changed, mitigated, and depending on the characters. Because I am currently Aldera, some lizard-like creature with a sword. But there are other characters as well. We have the Virik, the Shadow. We have Eclipse, the Spark, which is basically a centaur kind of person. And they have Clarion, the Ogre, which is like a dark fairy type. So I have a movement of 6. On my turn, I can move once. I can do it at the beginning of the turn, or end of the turn, or what. Then I can do it in any order. I can move or use an item, and then do one of the following: perform a physical attack, use a racial ability, which is on this side of the cards, or use a skill. And those are these 3 skills. I have a feral charge, which means if something is up to twice my movement rate away, I can run at them, doing 5 base damage for 1 and +1 for each body point over 12. Well, my body point is exactly 12, so I don't have any more. But I cannot stand directly next to the creature. I have to, if you want to bash somebody, you need a little bit of a sprint to get there. It's not like you can walk straight over them. Then Frenzied Blood, then this hero has 2 times their physical attacks, which means instead of attacking once, I can attack twice. It's not that my strength gets 2 times as strong, no, I can attack twice. If life is below 50% of max this battle. Currently my life is not doing that. And then add bleed effect to this hero's cutting weapon in this battle. And if I have one more rule, I can, and my body is at 14 or higher, which it isn't, I can double that effect. And basically, if a creature is bleeding, that means it will get hurt every beginning of the round. So currently, I want to just move there. I have a movement of 6. I cannot move very far. The first and the last movement can be diagonal. All the other ones need to be orthogonally adjacent. So I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's basically all I can do. And then I end my turn. Because I don't see the reason to use a skill or anything right now, because I'm not in combat yet. So we go to round 2. It's that simple. Let's move another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm not yet in line of sight, because line of sight requires that I can see 50% of this tile, which means I have to go diagonally, which I'm not currently. So I'm not in combat with the creature just yet. Okay. So let's see what I have before we go for an attack. I have a broadsword, short sword, sorry, which has, it's just 5 base melee damage, which I'm probably gonna use a lot. I have a simple studded armor. This studded leather armor provides 2 mitigation, basically it protects me for 2 damage. And a shield, it's a wooden shield, it's a primitive shield, provides 1 mitigation, but I can bash for 1 melee damage, which is also very nice. So I think it's time to start the attack. So let's see what's going on. 1, 2. I found the glittering thing. So currently I am facing the Niveus there. So let's fight that Niveus adder and see what's going on. If it's trying to kill me. But first I need to know what the priority is of this adder. Well, I have 1, so I'm already happy. I can always do first strike. They have 11. So this one has an 11. I will put you near that thing. Okay. So we know that the adder won't go first. So I can choose now. I can move away and let the adder come through me. Or I can hit it and then move backwards. That's also an option. Also, everything is optional. But if I stand still, if I don't use any of my powers or whatever, then I can strike twice. And it has a health of 14. Striking it twice would be, I have 5 with my sword and 1 bash. I'm assuming that's a different weapon, so I'm using the short sword. So I can attack twice with my sword. Could be up to 10 damage. I'm not doing it. I'm going to use my Blade of the Warlord, paying 1 rule. So now if I hit it, I give it bleed damage during the battle. Which means it will use 1, it will lose 1 health at the beginning of each round in the battle. But now I am trying to hit it. To be able to use this, a weapon must have a cutting ability. Well, this is a cutting sword. It says this standard cutting weapon. So it has 5 damage, and now I'm gonna roll 2 dice to see if I successfully hit that thing. I have a 7. 7 is lower than 12, so yay, lucky me, I will be hitting that thing. I have +3, so I have 5 + 3, which is doing 8 damage. And they have a mitigation of 2, so I'm only doing 6, which means you go down to 8 right now. So yeah. So, and I cannot move. I did use 1 skill. I did attack with my weapon. So let's use an item. Oh wait. Oh, I cannot do this and do attack. Wait, I could not attack, so that's not happening. Back to 14. I have to correct that. I used the skill. So basically what I'm now going to do is moving away. So I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because he has also a movement of 5, so So currently has. Now I have to think because the attack. I never played it solo. Just make sure that I'm not doing this wrong. Right, but yeah, they will try to attack if they can, but they cannot because I'm not standing right next to them. So let's see. So I think they only move to me, but I don't want to make that mistake. But they should move and attack. Yeah, they will move, and then if they are within range, they will attack. See, I got it right, but I was doubting myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing they can do the diagonal as well. So they're trying an attack. So basically, first they want to try the venomous attack, which I hope they don't succeed at, but yeah, you never know. So I roll this die. If it's -1 or -2, I'm lucky. They will not successfully do special damage, the venomous fangs. Otherwise, well, we'll see if they are successful. It's a -1, so they are not successful doing that attack. So now they're doing a normal attack. It's a 4, which is lower than their 14. It's a -3, so it was a damage of 2. -3, damage of 5, -3 is 2. I have 3 mitigation, which I kept track over here. So that would be no damage, but a successful roll always does 1 damage. So I will lose 1 life. So now that I'm standing here, facing them, facing that Nivius adder, I think I should do a double attack. So hit with my short sword twice. So let's see what I do, what kind of damage I do. It's an 11, so I am hitting it. -1, so 5 minus 1 is 4. They have a mitigation of 2, so I only hit it with 2. But now it's bleeding. Let's put it over here with this creature. So at the start of the next round, it will automatically get 1 damage, which I like. Since I'm not moving, I will try to hit it again. 8, so that's successful, but again -2, so I'm doing 3 -2, just 1 damage. Now the snake is going to try, the adder is going to try to hit me. -2, they are not trying to hit me, but now they're doing the normal attack, which is 5 damage. They are successful. -2 is 3. I have 3 mitigation, so basically I just get 1 damage. Battle is still continuing, people. But first I need a little bit of refreshment because my mouth is getting dry. Let's get some water. Some nice carbonated water. I think I will try to double hit him again. Shouldn't I pay something for besides not being able to move. Oh, no, it's just the one thing. I cannot do anything else, so let's try to hit it with my sword. It's an 8. This is a 6. That's enough. That becomes 8. They have mitigation of 2, so that's 6 damage, which will leave it over at 5. Oh, I have had worse times rolling, to be honest. I really have. So this might be the final blow. It's a 1, so that's successful. It's a -1, which keeps it at 4. 4 minus 2 is 2, so only 3 left. Now I might get in trouble because, oh, I forgot. -1 because we started a new round and it is bleeding. So it's not dead yet. It might die in the next thing, but will it attack me with a venomous thing? Well, it's going to try. So please be higher than 14, otherwise I get venom and I don't want that. It's a 10, so it does 5 base damage. Well, -3 is only 2, but I do get poison. I'm now poisoned, which I don't like. Why did you do that? Okay. It's poison. Because poison also does 1 damage at the beginning of each combat round, right? Does 1 damage per turn on a target. Yeah. And blood causes 1 damage per turn on a target as well. I don't know how to get rid of that poison, but let's see. Next turn. So I lose 1 health, so I'm also back to 9. That's not good because they can both stack up to 6, which I don't like. And let's try to hit it. It's a 2, -2 is, well, that's 3. -2 is 1, but that's enough because you were already at 0. So we killed the adder. The adder is gone. First victory. So before we continue with our story, now comes the rest phase. During the rest phase, I will draw rest cards. The rests can be either a successful or a full rest. What's the other one called? A not so successful rest. It's still a rest, but it has a name. If I draw it, I will tell you. Or an ambush, which means I don't get the rest at all. I just get attacked again, unless somebody else is keep standing watch, which I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm already at 9 health. I want to see if I can heal a little bit, because that would be nice. That would definitely be nice if I can heal myself. But if I get attacked, then I have an issue. Well, it's fun for you people. This stuff happens. So I did shuffle the deck. It's a restful sleep. You are weary from another long day of adventure, and slumber overtakes you quickly and soundly. Heroes who rest receive 2 rule. I'm guessing I can't go over 6 because I have 3 cards, so I shouldn't be going over 6. -2 fatigue. Well, okay, maybe we can. Which put my fatigue at 0, which is nice. And -2 damage, which means +2 life, basically. So I'm back at 11. I will lose every turn. I will lose 1 health. I need more health. I'm gonna try again. Try again. Wish me luck, people. Now we have a restless sleep. Your sleep is plagued by nightmarish visions of horrors that you have faced in your travels. Heroes who rest receive +1 rule, -1 fatigue. Well, I cannot go below 0, and -1 damage. That puts me on 12. Is that enough? Chat, what do you think? Should I try to rest one more time? Or do we fear to have an ambush? Oh, I now notice that your tabletop games got a warning from the automod because they tried to use my real name. Yeah, that's a swear word. That's not allowed by Twitch. So, anybody in chat, let me know. Are we gonna push our luck and rest a little bit more? Because there's also a chance of an ambush coming, and that would mean new creature on the board. Otherwise, we continue the story. And I still have, well, an hour and 50 minutes to go. What did they tell on the box? That's the playtime. It's not on this box. And it's on the back of this one. No, it's partial review copy. Yeah, I don't get a full game. I don't get all the scenarios. Just enough to play the game and do a little review on it. So yeah, I don't know what the playtime is. Let's see, does it say on the Kickstarter page? By the way, if you wanna see the Kickstarter page, go over there. And you can follow. Oh, it won't say on the Kickstarter page, of course, because the Kickstarter page is not live right now. Reviews. 1 to 6 players, 60 to 90 minutes. So yeah. Well, that 1 hour I'm definitely going to get. This is the only time I can rest before scenario B. And then I can only rest after that's done. Basically, then the story is done and I'm not going into scenario 2, but I will show you a little bit on how to save the game and such. Well, just for the content, let's do that. Of course, it's an ambush. You are awakened by a vicious attack. Place an enemy indicated below next to the hero who drew this card. The enemy gets 1 attack prior to rolling initiative. If someone is on watch, which there isn't because I'm playing solo, enemy may be placed anywhere within the current scenario. For the planes, oh, we get a Niveus adder again. Okay. So we get a Niveus adder back right next to me. I thought I killed that thing. Apparently it was still alive. So we roll for initiative. Well, basically we don't roll. First it's gonna try to attack me. So it's gonna try first to do that nasty venomous thing. Oh yeah, and you're not bleeding anymore, of course, because you were on a different one. -3. So I forgot. -1 was still attacking. -3 and -2 is not attacking. So I will reverse it once, so it's trying to do the attack. Which might kill me, but let's see if they are successful. Otherwise I get another venom. 19, they don't. But they lose their action. Oh, and they did it one. Yeah. So I forgot to keep track of the actions from the previous one. But basically they lost their action. If they don't have any actions, they won't do this one anymore, and they just do normal damage. So it's not like it's trying to do so, but only if this one is successful. Okay, now we're gonna check for initiative. Luckily, I am number 1. And they are number 5. Luckily, there are no other creatures in the neighborhood. You should be back at 14 because that's your life, and I'm going to try to yeah, I'm going to try to slice it twice. Let's see if that happens. That's a 1. A 1 is a critical hit. So all damage is automatically passed through. Which, sadly, wait, do I still use the mitigation die with a critical hit? In this case, the player will perform the modifier roll as necessary, but will not reduce the damage due to the so I still a -3, so I'm only doing 2 damage, but there's no mitigation from them, so otherwise it would be 1. This was a 1. Okay, now let's hope for another critical hit, people. It's a 2 with just -1 is well, not enough, but that's a 4. -2 is 2 damage, so you're at 10. You're going to try to attack me venomously again. +2. Okay, but are you successful? Please don't. Yeah, you are. So I get another venom token. By the way, I will lose 1 health because of that venom token. Now I have 2. Next round, I will lose 2. I will die twice as quickly, which I don't want. And they will also do 5 damage -3, so that's 2. Puts me at 9. I am back at the point where I was before I started resting. Oh, well, this is not a lucky rest. I'm not sure if I can rest after an ambush. I have to check. But it's the start of my turn. I will lose 2 health now. I'm still in combat, so I have to fight. But you are out of those actions, so you cannot use your special venom actions anymore. So I have a +2 and a 15, which I swing and I miss. Now I have a 3 and a -1, so there's 4 and 2 is 2. Now the adder is just doing a base attack, which is a 14, which is enough, +1, -3, so there's still 3. Oh no. I'm so close to being dead. It was the worst thing I could have chosen, drawing another card. Because it still has 8 damage. Okay, let's try to kill it. -1, 6 is enough, so that's 4, that's just 2. Can I attack you again, please? Well, is there any way I can do 6 damage? Yeah, I have to do a +3, then it's dead. +3, but I roll a 20, so I miss. The game is not being nice to me. Okay, the snake is going to attack. +1, but also 20, so it's also missing. And I lose 2 health. because of my turn. I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I need to do 6 damage. Come on, help me. +3 and a 6. That means you're dead. Cool. Now I have to check if I get an ambush, can I still go back to rest? Because I need to heal. Rest. Ambush. Your party has been ambushed by the enemy. Place your hero and miniatures onto the map. Oh, I had to take them off. I forgot to do that. Sorry. Adjacent to each other if no player is on watch. Play adjacent to the hero who drew rest card. After battle, heroes may rest as many times as they like, but the more they rest, the more likely they draw an ambush card. Yeah. But it's not like I have a choice right now. I'm being poisoned. Is there any way to get rid of my poison? Well, I'm gonna rest. Restful sleep. Okay, -2 fatigue. Getting to rule. I'm not into the rule right now. Okay, that's 2. A restless sleep is just 1. Please no ambush. A restless sleep, just 1. Another restless sleep. Yep. Just 1. I need more! I'm so afraid to get an ambush, because if I get an ambush, I am back into a fight again, and I don't want that. A restful sleep, which means 2, that's just 9. Which means I have 4 turns before I am gone, which is just not enough. Because we're going to continue and something is going to pop up here, and I know it's a Niveus Adder again, but I have to kill that one in like, I have to move there, and I can only move 6, so that's 1 diagonally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be in line of sight when I get there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's possible. It's possible. I'm gonna try one more. Please don't be an ambush card. I did not draw this card. Ambush. If someone's on watch, well, technically we were awake, then we went to sleep because we thought we killed everything, and now we're back awake. We got a jeweled Kirit this time. The jeweled Kirit is, because we have a nice list of enemies over here. Look at all these creatures. This is a plain shrike. Yeah, that's just a big turkey. But this is a jeweled Kirit, which is kind of like a crossover between a panther and I think it does 6 damage. It moves 7, but it starts directly next to me. Auction causes burn effect to all heroes in a line or diagonally or diagonal range of 3. You're freaking kidding me? Well, I know you don't have initiative, but you are still one bad creature. Okay, now I have to find you in this whole collection of dandies. You go there, I can see them easily, more easily at least. I know you're in there. Stop hiding. Oh, it's one of the big ones. Are you flying? Yes, you are. Freaking kidding me? You fly as well? Yep. So for flying, they have this nice thing. Nice little raised standee. I'll make you purple because yeah, currently I'm only fighting one creature at a time. But then I do have to grab everything. Hi. You start with a life of 15 because yeah, sure, why won't you? I don't think I'm going to make it, people. But I'm trying. And that's 10. And that's 5. And then your initiative. It doesn't really matter because I drew a 1, but sure, let's see. It's a 3. Just in case multiple creatures appear. Action causes burn effect to all heroes in a line, orthogonally or adjacent. Orthogonally or diagonal, range of 3. Burn doesn't stack. It does hurt, but doesn't stack. 1 damage per turn to a target. This can be stacked to optimize. Burn interrupts sleep effects. Well, I'm not sleeping currently, so. I'm not very happy. I mean, ooh, bleed and poison lasts for 3 rounds, so I only have 1 left for that one. I should keep track on how many rounds I have them left. I did not do that. I forgot about that. But the burn does keep hurting me. Okay. Burn does keep hurting me. So basically it doesn't even need to do that and to be successful because it doesn't say successful roll required. Just needs to try to do so. Well, there are 2 successful rolls. One is, are they going to do it? So -3, -2 means they are not. And this is, are they successful or not? And I like these little pegs that you get with the game. So let's zoom in on that. You get nice little pegs that fit in those nice dual layered boards. So you can easily keep track. And then I have the same ones, of course, in my own board. Cubes on the bigger ones, and then nice little pegs over there. And when you are done and you want to continue a later time with the story, with the next encounter or whatever, you store it like that. They are going to give a plastic lid for it that will fit over it, and it keeps everything in place. Of course, you have to move your card because yeah, that won't fit. But like these, will just slide in here and they're gone. See? So that's nice. Nice little detail. I like that. But now let's see if I survive this jeweled Kirit. They always try to attack first, but it's just a basic attack, right? 1 attack prior to, so they just attack. But they know I am normally first, but yeah, they woke me from the sleep. They got a free hit, hopefully. Not, but let's see. 5 plus 3. That's a damage of 9. I prevent only 3 of that. So I'm already down to 3. Oops. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. Well, luckily I'm first, but I'm getting one final hit from the potion. Yeah, that should be the third one if my counting was correct. Didn't keep track of it properly. I will do so next time. If I made a mistake, please let me know. Well, you're in the air. Is there anything I can do while you're in the air? Because you have mitigation of 2, so that's okay. I can live with that. Charge is not useful. Frenzied blood. Oh, I could do that, but then I have to run away because I can only move. But then I can do twice, and if I do it twice, that means I can hit it 4 times if I'm standing next to it. But I cannot attack physically and be near it at the same time. So I have to run away afterwards. But I will do that. I will pay 1 rule, pay another 1 because my body is not at 14, so that doesn't. So, okay, now this is in effect. And now I move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm standing right here, still within line of sight. Sadly, but okay. You have a movement of 7, which I hate. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's enough. And then you're going to try to attack. You're successful with that burn attack. 17. No, you're not. So now you're trying a normal attack, which basically is enough to kill me. But 3 minus 1, so that's a damage of 5. Minus 3 is 2, which is still enough to kill me. I'm dead. I am gone. No, that's not a good sign to be dead that early, but it happens. Luckily, this game is easily resettable. I will keep these here. Put the tokens back in the bag. Reset my board. I know that this one is here. It has a health of 14, so put that on 14. There's 2 actions. I have my things. Now make sure that I only have 6 of these because that's 2. And that's 6. Everything else should be out of the way. So I have a life of 14. There you go. Movement is still 6. That stays the same. These are not longer in use. We reshuffle. Oh, the other one would also be an ambush. So there are 3 ambush cards in here. The most on there are the restless sleeps. You only heal once, so they are actually forcing you to try again. Oh, and you stand up. I'm gonna try and do the same thing. Let's see if we proceed a little bit further than the last time. You are currently not being used, so I'll put that over here. Let's hope I don't see you again because I don't like you. Okay. Initiative. I liked having initiative 1. Anything else? I don't care because I was first at least once. Now I have number 8. Should I be happy with number 8? I don't know. I don't know if I should be happy with number 8. But we'll see once we get an encounter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 1 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was probably not my best timing. But we knew we would take 3 turns to get there. It's time to fight. Are we ready for another battle? Okay, here we go. Why am I rolling? I shouldn't roll yet. First I need to move there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I found that shiny thing. Now I'm fighting him again. Is this wise? Probably not. But it's going to attack me immediately. So let's see. Are you going to do a venomous thing again? Yep, you are. So that's 5 damage already. Oh no, 3 damage, sorry. And 1 venom token. That's been lasting. Let's do 1 round, 2 round, 3 rounds. So we're gonna move them up and down. So that's how I keep track of these. And now initiative. Now's the hard part. Is it going to beat me now to the punch every time, every round? We think. Luckily, after this stream, you get a little bit less. Oh, 7. Are you freaking kidding me? Just 1 higher. Just 1. So I can spend 2 fatigue. Oh, by the way, I had to go back to 1. I can spend 2 fatigue to switch the numbers, which means I'm going first. I could also try a presence check. My presence is 6, so I have to roll lower than a 6 with a d20 to see if I'm successful. Because the numbers are adjacent, that's why I can do a presence check. If they are not adjacent, if they are like they had a 6, I could not do that. But let's see. It's a 14. Well, then I pay 2 to make sure that I 2 fatigue, not 2 of those, sorry, to switch them around. So now you're an 8 and I'm a 7. Cool. Am I going to run away again and pay a rule to do so? Sure. Or do I use the bleed again? Let's do the feral charge because that's cool. So I will move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough. I will use my feral charge because it's a range of S. I don't know what S is, but it says twice your movement damage, which will be 2. Pay 1. And I run into him, doing 5 base damage and causing knockdown. So knockdown means, hey, you're gonna lie down. But you get 5 damage, which puts you back at 9. So that's a good one. So knockdown is, oh yeah, it's just laying down the creature. The target is knocked prone. They are now -1 mitigation and will need to spend a turn point to stand up before using another action. To show this, you can simply lay the miniature down, or in this case, the standee. It's hi Cortain, how's it going? Well, I already died once, so I'm trying to do better. So basically, he gets up and tries to do. Oh, by the way, you did 1 venomous strike already, and I lost 1. No, yeah, I lost 1 life because of venom. -2. They're not doing that. Trying to do base damage. 12. That's enough. +3. So 4, 5 + 3. That's 8 minus the 3 that I have is still 5, which means I am down to 5 already. That's not good. That's not good. New turn. I lose 1 health. Well, you're already standing there. I need to do some serious damage over at you. Please roll better for myself. Hey, come on. Minus 3. So I'm only doing, and I'm missing. And it would be safer to move away. At least I have 6 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, now it cannot do anything. Because it can only do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will use my water noose, which causes 2 damage and minus 2 to the target movement this round. But I still lose 1 life over here, which I hate, but sure. So I will do 2 damage, and your movement is now minus 2. So now you can only move 3, which I am okay with. And I have a racial trait that says no water movement penalty. Okay, -1 skill rolls in desert or badlands. I'm in the plains right now, so that's not happening either. Okay, I did that, and I think I will move away for now. I'm not getting poison anymore. Yeah, I want to stay away from you and kill you from a distance with my racial things, because I could do that. Racial abilities. So yeah, doesn't cost me anything, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. So now it has to choose, so it will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hit you again for 2 health. I'm running. Now I'm a little bit tight in a corner, so that's not good, because now it will catch up on me, which I don't like. I don't want that venom from them. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now they're next to me. I knew that would come, but yeah, I had to do something. So now they're going to try to do another venomous strike. And they succeed. Or do they? Yes, they do. So that's 3. I'm dead again. No, that's 2 damage. Oh, sorry. Let's do it correctly. 2 damage and that thing. Now it's my turn, and now I'm dead. So yeah, they killed me again. This is hard. This is so hard. I have beaten this scenario twice now, but currently in my solo playthrough I'm at scenario 5. But oh man, this is really hard. And I know the designer made it hard. It's like, yeah, you should earn your victories, which I agree. My favorite board game ever is still Robinson Crusoe, and that's a really hard game. But now I didn't even kill that thing, so I think causing it to bleed was probably a better solution, but I wanted to stay away from it. So that's why. Okay, resetting the game one more time. I still have like 40 minutes, so I could be able to do that. Let's redraw initiative. See what's going on. Let's see if I can beat this thing, because I want to beat it. Okay, my initiative now is 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I want to be able to hit you, so I have to stand over there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still without not within line of sight. So still not engaged. So what shall I do? I'm engaged with them as soon as I hit that one spot. But I will see them earlier, right? So I could go here and just... Oh, yeah, let's move that back to 2 as well. And then start hitting them with my ability, because that would be nice. Then I'm technically still engaged in combat. But then I have first strike. So I will do 1, 2. Now I see you. I'm not startled because I am at a distance. So now I use my ability, basically doing 2 damage. Yay. And your... Oh, I forgot your movement goes down by 3 and to 3. Ah, you couldn't have caught up on me. Well, we're currently in this game anyway. So you move. -3. You don't succeed. So you try normal combat. +1, that's 6. -3 is 3. And I forgot to reset you. So now I'm back at 11. Okay, and then I move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I use my ability again. Again 2. You can only move 3. 1, 2, 3, and you don't attack. I'm gonna walk circles around this thing now. Now that I know what I was doing wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I could see more than enough. 1, 2, 3. Oh, by the way, 2 damage. Don't forget. I do 2 damage now with my ability. It's not 2 base damage, it says 2 damage. So I'm guessing it's not being mitigated. Otherwise it doesn't make sense, because most mitigation is 2 or higher. Then you move 1, 2, 3 closer. Then I need to be within range of you to do some more. That's probably 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can clearly see you. Is it about 50%? No, it's not. Ah, that's not good. So I cannot hit you. Yes, right now. Hi, Panda Angel. Good to see you. Ooh. Do I have any healing powers? I don't. I cannot move twice, so I will end my turn. But that means they are going to attack now, because now they can get to me. +2. So it's a success. Is it? 1. It's a critical hit, so even. Gee, I get poisoned. And 5 immediately damage, so I'm back to 6. Are you winning? I already lost twice. Twice. Oh no, I'm not winning, Panda. I'm definitely not winning. And it's not looking good right now either. It has 8 health. It's my turn. By the way, I didn't draw initiative for this thing. So if I draw initiative lower than 2. Oh, it's 7. So okay, we're good. I forgot to draw initiative. You must play until I win. Well, I will play until I have to move over for Duchess. And Duchess is going to play a way more relaxed game. She was playing... Oh, what was she playing? Oh yeah, River Valley Classworks. So that's way more relaxed. could bash into it, knock it down. Oh, by the way, you used your venom. So there's that. Okay. One turn. I will lose a little bit of health, which I'm not happy with. And now I want to be able to hit you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear line of sight. I will use my ability, which means you lose 2 and you can only move 3 now. So you move 1, 2, 3. I'm happy with that. Then I start, so I will lose 1 health again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can clearly see you again, so I will do another 2 health. You can only move 3. 1, 2, 3. I will do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will hit you again with my special ability. You're down to 2, and you can only move 3. And I still lose that last health. Don't forget about that one. And you go 1, 2, 3 closer. And basically, I just now want to swing at it, but I'm afraid that I will miss. But I don't want to be chicken about it and just. Oh, you know what? I forgot to reset this, so I will use this one to do my feral charge. Just run into it, bash it, and do 5 base damage. With a mitigation of 2, which means it's 3 damage. So yeah, you're done. You're not even knocked down, you're knocked out. So we're back at the resting phase. I did shuffle the deck again. I only have a health of 3. Do I want to rest? I know that there's another one coming. We know now a tactic to stay away from them, which should be good. If they stay within a range of 8, I can handle that. Or we try to rest and I am screwed again if I get an ambush. So, chat, let me know. Meanwhile, this stream, this tournament, was sponsored by Weathervane Games. So yeah, this is a hard game, but I think it's still a good game. I am enjoying myself. I don't mind losing that much, but it's not always fun, but it's a nice simple combat system with mitigation. So some creatures are harder to hit. And sometimes you need to know when to be close and do a melee attack, and sometimes you just get the heck out of there. Especially if I can outrun this thing, why was I standing so close to it every time? Okay, let's find a little bit of rest. It's a restful sleep, which means, haha, no more fatigue, less damage, and I gain 2 rules. So basically, I get my rule back. Question is, do I want to do it again? There are only 3 ambush cards in that whole deck. How many cards do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it was a 1 out of 4. It's not a 1 out of 3 chance yet, but that's quite a big odd actually. There are 3 restful sleeps, 3 ambushes, and 6 restless sleep. So chat, what shall I do? Do you dare send me into an ambush again, or should I just go for the end and see what's on the other horizon? Because I fixed this, so I know that one's coming. With a new initiative, by the way, because that initiative is gone. So they could go sooner. Let's do that. They have initiative 5 now. Okay, you wipe the still warm blood off your face and kneel beside the glinting object, hoping it's no more than a fractured river stone. Damn, you whisper as you pull the smooth black stone from the flotsam. You'd recognize the amulet anywhere, worn by Charm on 1,000 hunts. Where have you gone, Charm? You mutter. You clutch the amulet, tie it in your hand, then stuff it in your pack next to Charm's broken bow, when you hear a rustling of tall grass and a loud hiss. So we have another Niveus adder coming on. So I still have the higher initiative. So that means I still go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which puts me not quite in line. Well, basically clearly in line of sight. Not really. I'm blocked by this path. Not good enough, but they will move closer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's put you back at 14, because now we're gonna play the same chicken game I was playing all the time. But I'm not gonna use Feral Charge now. Messy Blood, Blade of the Warlord. I could do that. I'm gonna activate Frenzied Blood. Can only do one skill or one racial ability, right? I will open this one. So if I do a physical attack, I can do them twice as many as I want. It costs me 1 rule, but I will pay 2. Because then I add 2 damage to my Frenzied Blood physical attack. So I can do more damage. But I still run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it will move closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, crap. I didn't move properly. Now it's going to attack me. By the way, you're back at that one. -2. Oh, you're not going to attack me. Okay. Then you're going to try a normal attack. 16. You're not doing that either. Okay, that's good. So basically, I can hit it 4 times now if I don't move or use any other abilities. I only have a health of 5, so 1 proper strike from this thing and I'm goner. It's nice to have that one final blow, but not quite yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I hit you with my Watery Noose, which causes 2 damage and makes you move for 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'll do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then hit you again. Just 2. And then you can move only 3. 1, 2, 3. Not within range. And I will do dance around you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's not far enough. But I will try to do it anyway. 8. And now you can do 1, 2, 3. And now you're standing next to me. Now you're trying to hit me. I didn't move far enough. I didn't count. -3. Oh, you're not doing this venomous attack. 14, which is enough. +1, so that's 6. I will prevent 3 of that. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm down to 2. You're at 8. I have 4 rolls. Shall we do it? Shall we just try to murder this thing and get it over with? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for the content. Okay, +2. 10 is enough because it's lower than 12. +2 is 7. Mine, yeah, 7. You have mitigation of 2, so I hit you for 5. That's a good start. 3 more rolls, 3 more hits to go. Basically, if I don't swing and miss all 3 of them, or I should at least succeed all 3 of them, then I win, because a succession is guaranteed at least 1 hit. Oh, by the way, I do 2 more damage with my physical. So basically, I just need 1 more success. Will this be it? It is. Even though it's a -2, which makes it a 3. They have a mitigation of 2, so there's just 1. Pop. The Nevious Adder is gone. So I found my tactic for this creature, because I never played with this one before. I'm currently in the solo mode playing. Where is the centaur? Oh, here. I'm playing with this centaur. Let's zoom in on this board. So currently I'm playing solo with this one. It's gotten quite strong. Then of course we have this one. That's the dark pixie kind of creature. That's definitely a ranged one. And this one has 2 daggers, which is also fun to play. But I thought, let's do this with the one I haven't tried yet. That's why what I did. So these 6 miniatures, because you get this one and this big one, as well. They do tell, if you want to paint them, try to get the wash off first. So use a toothbrush or something, not too hard, and then soften the wash in water or anything. I don't know, I have never tried to remove wash, but yeah. Yeah, so you would have won so much money if you bet against me. So that's true. That's so true, Wisto. But yeah, 3rd time is charm, right? So let's read the conclusion, because yeah, we finished. The last slithering fiend lay to rest, and the stream bed quiet. You note just how strange this attack was. Everyone knows not to corner a Nevious Adder, but to pursue you unprovoked. You hope they haven't acquired a taste for blood beyond their usual prey of rodents and lizards. You haven't time to ponder this puzzle before another one replaces it. Pouring from the dead creatures, you see the familiar red mist that was fading, clear energy oddly floating off towards the stormward horizon. You've never seen it do anything other than to seep into the ground. No one has. First charm, then the aggressive snakes, and now this. No one ever accused you of being wise, but you can't help feeling that all this is linked somehow. So something spooky is happening. So we got some rewards. A mudded set shall sit against the rocky edge of the stream bed. Each hero may draw an item from the basic items deck. Okay, let's see, what should I have gotten? I get another wooden shield. Oh, that's so useful. Now I have 2 shields. Bang, bang. And your journey continues on encounter 2, which we're not going to play, but I can show it. I can show you the board. Somebody else is going to do this. This is Daylight into Darkness, also still plains. Apparently there's a creature here. There's a plains shrike, which is also a flying creature. And we start over here. It's just one thing, and then the conclusion and rewards. So yeah, we're not going to start that one, but yeah, the game comes with multiple scenarios. So I have more. Currently I'm in this one, this 5. So I'm in the Darklands, or the Underlands. I'm basically going into a cave. There are some areas, it's like, how do you get to this treasure? That's, yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. So there are impassable objects, but there are also hard passable objects. Let's see, can I find an example? So here, those are dotted lines, which means you can pass through them, but it's not that simple. And you still have line of sight, other ones block line of sight. So that's everything you need to keep in mind. I can show you. Yep, this is the website. So Vrahode.com, you can find more. It's a game series. Vrahode is the first one in that series using this system. So you can click the notify me online launch. Basically what I did also. This is the Kickstarter page where you can go check, save. They have 1440 followers right now. So it's launching soon. It's launching October 1st. And check the latest reviews. There are some more, and I will be there. Well, technically, I'm not a review, I'm a playthrough. I will be there as well at some point, because after Kickstarter allows it, I will upload it to YouTube. So the world of Vrahode was created in 1990 by Jeff Irving and inspired by epic fantasy novels and tabletop games. Jeffrey studied fine arts, graphic design, and journalism at the Ball State University and applied his education and passion to the world of Vrahode. So he already created the world where everything is happening almost 35 years ago. That's amazing. And now it's a gaming system. So you have the games, the world. It doesn't click any further. Oh yeah. So more about the game, more about the world, the enemies that you can encounter. Let's see more about the world. Take a sneak peek on the rules. So yeah, it's a big world. Vrahode is a world of an abundant and diverse biomes, each offering its own unique challenges and opportunities for adventure, filled with the forests, deserts, plains, mountains, marshes, coastlines, rivers, and badlands. I'm just missing an icy tundra or something like that. Maybe that's still in the works. Vrahode beckons to its hardy heroes. Dare to traverse my wilds, experience my beauty, and face my dangers. Venture forth, adventurers. All that you know and love hangs in the balance. Explore the world as rich and diverse as the team of artists who created it. There are over 400 overland regions to explore. 400? I don't know how many of these things are in the game, but 400, 200 ocean regions, 28 self-contained macro settings for enemies encounters. So 28 of these settings, I guess. Tundras, coasts, mountains, marshes, rivers, and dungeons. Travel in Vrahode is dangerous. Yeah, I figured that. Sail in the high sea, journey across diverse biomes upon the lands. Yeah, it's a big world. So we get 28 unique and thoughtfully crafted encounters. You only saw one of them. And I'm currently at encounter 5. Well, I only have 8 because that's how much I got from the game, from the publisher, but it's a lot. Let's see the enemies. That looks like the world as an enemy, inventory as an enemy. Yeah. Yeah, I can only have 10 items. Well, currently I only have 4, so I'm good for now. That's one weird bull. The Culterian Ascension. Oh, we can move. And the artwork is amazing. Some of these creatures I have the standee for, not all of them. Oh. Oh, that's a story about the Kiri energy going up into the sky instead of down into the earth, right? So. False gods. Yeah, I really dig the artwork. And then the game. So currently 5 boxes, 1 game. Well, currently we start with Age of Propcy. We have set up a rule guide, quest book, campaign. So this is the Culterian Ascension core game. It's a different game than that. Then you get all the expansions. Because yeah, we got expansions. Facing the Storm, False Gods. A little bit more information on how it was designed. Yeah, I'm not gonna read everything to you. So here's the Kickstarter page where you can find everything as soon as it goes live, which I assume it's October 1st. I know the date. That's not what I'm assuming, but I know it most likely it starts at 6 p.m. European time. That's normally when they go live, so that would be 9 a.m. Pacific and noon Western, West Coast time. Of East Coast, sorry, East Coast. I'm mixing my wind directions. So yeah, is there anything more I can show you? Oh, a little. We can go through the monsters. So let's go through the monsters a little bit. Let's use this nice deck. So we already saw the Niveus Adder and the Jeweled Curate. Why do we have 2 lines on the Tormentor? So the Tormentor, that's this one. Apparently there are 2 lines. We have a Tormentor and a Rare Tormentor. The rules will tell you which one you get when. Okay. Then a Shalorn Weaver, which is basically a weird spider-like creature. Because if you have dark stuff, you need to have a spider-like creature, always. Because, yeah, a lot of people fear spiders, so we have spiders in those games. Dragoon. Hulking Charge. Okay, I'm not looking forward to facing this one. And Gloomcrawler. It's kind of like a centipede crossed with a snake. Nidred Larva. Yikes. Does 4 base damage plus Corpus Fragilis Affliction to target. Successful roll required. Oh, that's at least something. Shardak Fletchling. It's kind of like a bat. Almond Song. That's some weird thing. Devourer, which is a large sea serpent. Hullbreaker. This is a crustacean kind of thing. Well, this is the Plane Strike, which we're going to fight in the next scenario, but not me. Somebody else is going to do that for you. Thunderhorn. So those are the Thunderhorns from the story. So basically, that's kind of like a cattle. Rangora, which is, I don't know, completely covered. Greater angler plant. Yikes. Noctursa, which is not an owl bear but a bear owl. Runic Charger, which is that amazing looking bull. And then we're back with the Tormentor. So yeah, those are the creatures that we have. Then I have 10 more minutes before we raid into Duchess and you get the nice non-killing creature games of I just said it. River Valley Glassworks. That's what they are playing. Yeah, we have all these that didn't come into play, but they are nice little dice. That's basically miniature versions of these, which give effect on whatever I'm doing. This nice multiplication token. So if an effect hits twice, 3 times, or higher, it will tell me as well. Hi, judges, almost ready, but don't rush on my account. I'm not rushing. I'm basically done with the game. I'm not starting a new level. So I'm not rushing. Not at all. So we have these tokens if you're on fire. Well, poison you saw. This one was... Ooh, what was that effect? It had an effect, but I forgot the name. Oh yeah, paralysis. And a target who has paralysis cannot move or attack and has -2 mitigation. Then you can fall asleep. These are closed eyes, so you're sleeping. You still need a few minutes. I will just chat with chat, even though chat doesn't chat that much right now. No, bleed, I saw. So these tokens are there to remind you if you have a good or a bad effect on your body. Are there positive effects? I don't know. There's a possibility. Did I cover everything? Flying short flight. I could not see if this one had... If it has an asterisk, then it's a short flight, and otherwise it's continuous flying. This weird looking bug was also a pain in my behind. And that was no fun whatsoever. You're making pancakes, and I have chatted. Well, yeah, you have chatted. I'm not blaming you. So, yeah, I'm making pancakes tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm making pancakes. American pancakes. I prefer Dutch pancakes, but yeah, we have ingredients for American pancakes, so I'm gonna make American pancakes tomorrow morning. And in like 5 minutes, I'm gonna watch the Red Sox play because that's one of the final games of today of the season. Because yeah, they didn't make it postseason. I need a little bit of a drink. We have 93 viewers. Wow, that's a lot. 93 viewers are seeing hear me. We're filling time before we can raid into Duchess. I can tell you what I am going to do next week for streams. I only have one. I only stream upcoming Tuesday for my coffee and crowdfunding, which I do every week. After that, I'm going straight to bed because I have to get up at 6 a.m. because I'm driving to Spiel. Hi, Anne. How are you? So yeah, I want one more stream next week. So it will be a very empty schedule. I might stream next week on Sunday. So not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that. But that depends on what time I get home. So that will be a surprise stream. Otherwise, well, we will discuss my Spiel haul some other time. Maybe the next Tuesday. Because I'm not streaming on Monday because I saw that I have PTA meeting on Monday. the Monday after spiel. So guess that's not out of the window. Right, the 7th. Yeah. You want pancakes too? Well, make pancakes. We'll cook. Make pancakes. It's not that hard. It's mixing the ingredients together, put a little butter or oil in the pan, wait until it's hot enough, then put some dough into the pan, and at some point flip it, and then put it on a plate, put some syrup on it or anything else. This is Will Cook's alternative identity. Should cook. You should cook for me. No. Nope. I will cook for my son and that's about it. But I'm also teaching him how to cook because, well, when I'm at Spiel, he needs to make dinner for himself. And he has a great solution for that. I'm gonna eat dinner at Grandma. Yeah. It's a version of you with a headache. Well, I don't have aspirins over here. I have them downstairs. I can ship it to you, but I don't think it will make it in time. Your headache might be gone before it gets to you. So, Duchess, are you almost ready to be raided? Yes. Yeah, I can give you my opinion of the game, of course. I did like it. I do like it, sorry. It's still coming out. I hate sometimes on stream I just want to do it very good and that was not successful. So that was a big issue. So it's not much fun losing all the time, right? At some point you're like, okay, now I want to win, and I want to do it good on stream. I want to show you that I can win. But I eventually won, but it took me 3 tries, which is in the normal world perfectly fine. During a stream, no, I want to show that I can win and will never lose. I see that Duchess is ready, so we're gonna prepare a raid for Duchess. Duchess, you're gonna play River Valley Glassworks, right? So that's totally not something like this because it's like cutesy games. It's very, very cutesy games. So I'm gonna start the raid for Duchess. Duchess is going to be muted when we raid in. I don't know. He always has either microphone or headphone issues, so let's hope it's not. So I made a raid. You can use my raid emote if you want. There are also some TLN emotes if you want to use those. And so those are also optional for you. So you can raid into TLN if you want. Or not raid into TLN, use TLN emotes because it's TLN. Essential games. So games that we think are essential. Is this one essential? Well, yeah, that's up to you. I think it's worth a try, definitely. And worth backing on Kickstarter if you can afford it. I will never tell you to spend money that you don't have, but I don't know what the price point is going to be. We have to wait until the Kickstarter goes live, but have fun over at Duchess. And thank you for being here. Bye bye.